So we got part of our pantry started. We're going to work on the next 12 feet of pantry. It's really my first time building a full pantry like this. I had to watch a couple of videos, but it seems pretty straightforward. And by the time everything's said and done, I should have a good chunk of pantry done. So I guess the rest of the videos, which will seem like a second to you, but you know, a lifetime to me, will be up shortly. All right, enjoy. So here we are. I'm about to build two more sections of the pantry. I'm going to build a 4-foot section here. And an 8-foot section over here. Got to cover that window up too. So after a few hours, we're done building the pantry shelves. Whew, it was some work, let me tell you. We got a 4-foot with 4 shelves, and we have an 8-foot with 4 shelves. Now there's nothing on the bottom of this one because our basement floor was so uneven that it just teeter-tottered. So I actually made the shelf height to fit the totes that we have. So we're going to store the plastic totes under there. So for the last segment of building the pantries that we built, I'm actually going to go through and I'm going to tell you exactly what I did so that there's no questions that you could possibly ask. I know that when I watched a video on how to do this, I had a few questions and some things that were missed. So for my pantry, our pantry, I went with 8-foot 2x4s. Took 2 feet off, so they're 6 feet tall. And the 2-foot piece that I had left over, I used at the end to make sure nothing falls off the end. They are screwed from the inside, and I actually used a level to make sure they were leveled out. So I'd screw this one in with one screw, and then screw it down there with one screw, and then undo the screw and maneuver it to where the level had it leveled out. The shelf itself is 1/2 inch OSB. Basically, I went to Home Hardware, local hardware store, and I got sheets 8 feet by 4 feet, and I got them cut in half. So they fit perfectly here. This works out great. Just trying to make sure I don't forget anything for you. Now when I screw these in, I use 3 screws. 1, 2, 3. Just for extra stability. I don't want the shelves falling apart and ruining our supplies. But yeah, that's basically it. You got your 8-foot cut down to 6 feet. Use the 2 feet on the end so that nothing falls off. You got your 4-foot by 8-foot OSB. Cut that in half so you have 2 by 8. And just make shelves. I also put screws to screw the shelf down, so this really is not going anywhere. If I want to make it stronger, I can go back and I can add a piece under here, another 2-foot 2x4, so that I can add some strength to the shelf itself. All right. Until next time, have a good one, everybody.